Hello, my name is Mirta Kupferming. I am taking part in the fellowship this year at LABA, and I am the international fellow. I was asked to imagine a story where I had to put in first place my motherhood and leave in a second place my own desire. So, I think that it's very appropriate to tell you a story that I lived myself in my home with my sons and my husband 4 years ago, when the international championship, the World Cup in football in the States, usually you say soccer, these games had a very, very important place in my home, of course, because perhaps you know that in Argentina, football is a big, big deal. You know, we had Maradona, now Messi, well, and many football players. Well, the story is like this. Imagine the table, we're sharing our breakfast, dinner, lunch. So I felt my men, my two sons, Daniel, Tobias, and my husband, Kurt, talking all the time about football. This game, this player, all the time. I go to the taxi, and in the taxi driver also, football. So once, while we were having dinner, they were talking, and I was sitting aside, and suddenly said, wait, slow down a little bit. I'm here, I'm your mom. Do you remember me? Hello. So my eldest son, Daniel, looked at me very serious, direct into my eyes from the other side of the table, and he told me, Mom, you are a wise woman. I will explain you very simply something and you will understand. The period in women is once every month and lasts 4 days. The period in men for men is every 4 years and lasts 1 month. During that month, Mom, we are very, very sensitive. Men can be also even hysterical. So, you, Mom, you cannot complain. You must understand your men at home. You must be happy and very, very slow. Do you understand, Mom? So I said, I understand perfectly well. Thank you. So from that day on, until the championship arrived, I was thinking how to support my sons and to be with them in this deep feeling that they had. So, when the day arrived, I awoke very early in the morning and I filled all my house with Argentinian flags. But, by the way, we were fixing a very big wall in the middle of the living room that it was broken. So, in that room, it was almost destroyed, the living room. So I hung a very, very big Argentinian flag, and all the house was filled with flags. I promised them that also the food would be during all the month blue and white. So I made, for example, potato salad with blue and white. In the meantime, I also received guests from foreign guests, very formal, but everything at home was this championship. But what happened? Nobody looked at me so much. So, while they were watching TV, I began drawing portraits of my sons and my husband and their friends and the visits and all the family, everyone who was coming home, even the builder that was fixing the wall. I began making portraits of them, and they asked me, please, put me there. I said, okay, I will do it, but you must write an email to me ask him, please, you Mirta, that you are such a good mom, so kind with all of us, please put me in your wall. So this is the story of how I put it in second place, my own wish to be part of my sons, to support my son's project during that month. And it's good that I remember this now, because, as you know, we are in front of the very new championship. But I had something very, very important, something else. And this proved to me that really God exists. What happened? I was chosen as the Argentinian artist to represent Argentina in South Africa with my art. So this was a complete surprise, where my sons and my husband looked at me, I couldn't believe, and they told me, we are so touched. And also I will share with you now which was the painting with which I took part in that big celebration, and in the painting I tried to make honor to my sons and my husband. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye.